Is the 355 just like any other generic spy movie that you've seen before? Yes. However, is there still enjoyment to be had and should you watch it? Also yes. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Lifestyle Critic. I hope you're having a brilliant day. So in this video we are going to be reviewing the 355, which is an action thriller spy movie with a truly exceptional and absolutely stellar cast that I have to say is getting pretty unfairly criticised at the moment. I mean, yes, it does feel pretty generic and cookie cutter and you can see the twist coming a mile off. But that being said, there still is enjoyment to be had in this movie. I mean, it's got some really cool locations, cool traveling, cool actions, cool stunts, and just a really cool escapist movie that is really fun. It does exactly what it says on the tin. It's just a really fun action thriller spy movie, and I'm going to be breaking it all down for you in this movie review. A decryption drive has been created that can infiltrate into any digital platform from across the world, and in turn a lot of shady people from across the world really are sorting after this drive. A group of female agents then reluctantly group together to try to prevent this drive from getting into the clutches of a lot of evil people. Now from a positive point of view, like I said, this is a really fun action movie with some truly wicked sequences taking place. The ensemble as well worked together so well, and I absolutely loved the fact that you're going all around the world, all of the brilliant locations from Morocco to London to Shanghai. Everything just looks absolutely wicked. And all of the banter, all of the in-jokes, all of the interactions happening between these group of women are really cool, and I feel like they're able to lead this movie together as a pack really well. The storyline is also relatively easy to follow, and I feel like there are very high stakes as the whole world quite literally can go down and World War III may well take place. However, from a negatives point of view, like I said, super predictable twist taking place. The storyline is somewhat generic in terms of you have seen it a lot happening in other action spy movies, and whilst the storyline is really great in terms of it being easy to follow, there aren't any real shocking moments and anything that's really going to surprise you and really make your jaw hit the floor. And so from a storyline point of view, whilst it's great that it is very streamlined and easy to follow, I really do feel that they could have really elevated it and made it so much better. So like I said, the ensemble cast and characters just work together so fantastically in this movie, so let's go through them one by one. So first up we have Jessica Chastain, who is feeling like the main lead character in this movie, even though it is a bit of an ensemble film, as the main character. And actually she was concepting this movie at the same time as when they were creating Dark Phoenix along with Simon Kinberg. And just like she has in other action movies, she is truly unstoppable and is just such a force of nature in this movie, and she's got a bit of a history and backstory with Sebastian Stan's Nick character. We also have Lupita Nyong'o, who is playing a character called Khadija, and she shares a bit of a past with the Mace character and really is a bit of a tech guru and is able to help out all of the ensemble group of characters from a tech point of view. We also got Penelope Cruz, who isn't actually part of any agency from across the world, and actually she is a therapist, so to see this character being interwoven in this pack I think is really cool. I did think that they were going to take this character in a completely different direction and that this character was going to have a bit of a twist happening, but they didn't really do that. But nonetheless, I feel like Penelope Cruz definitely once again puts her best foot forward and does such a good job. As this character, we've also got Diane Kruger playing a character called Maria, who initially was a rival to the Mace character, and then reluctantly the two of these characters have to become teammates, and I just feel like that edge works really well from a narrative point of view. We've also got Fan Bingbing, who is playing another agent who brings a lot of expertise from a Chinese perspective. This character joins somewhat in the final act of this movie, but definitely makes a mark, and so I feel like from an ensemble point of view, they're actually really wicked in the 355. So the visuals in the 355, honestly, are absolutely incredible. There are so many stunt sequences taking place in this movie and they all look absolutely incredible. And at the same time as this, you're also traveling all around the world and you really do feel like you're in these brand new breathtaking locations, and every single one just has a brilliant action sequence taking place. And we've also, outside of fighting, got some really cool glamorous parties that all of the characters go to, and you really want to be at one of these wicked events as well. as they look absolutely unbelievable. During all of the shootout sequences, and pretty much actually on all of the action sequences, there is very quick camera edits and cuts taking place, which can feel a little bit distracting at points, but I don't feel like it takes away too much from the enjoyable experience, as all of those sequences look absolutely brilliant. So from a comparisons point of view, this movie is very much trying to be like Mission Impossible, Jason Bourne and James Bond as well. I wouldn't say it's at the same level as those movies, however, I would say it's a lot stronger than Money Plane, Abduction, Gunpowder Milkshake, Salt, Ava, Lucy, 21 Bridges, SAS Red Notice, so I would say this movie is actually pretty much in the middle. So overall, whilst I do agree with the criticism that the 355 is receiving, in terms of it being really generic and really cookie cutter, I do actually think behind that and underneath that, there is an enjoyable storyline, wicked acting, some really cool action sequences, and I do feel like this movie is really enjoyable and so much better than all of the negative criticism that it's receiving, and so for all of those reasons, I'm going to give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. Now I'd love to hear what you thought of the 355, so let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in my next video.